Hi guys, Ayush Agrawal this side from Doipay again. So today I'm going to create a video on the most important topic, and that is the artwork. And now within artwork also specifically on the title, how to enhance the quality of your file or of your artwork file. So let's start this video with an example. Rather, before we begin, I must mention that all the images or artworks present in this video are not my property. They are not owned by me. So, and I'm using those purely for educational purposes, not for any commercial purpose. Now let's begin this video. So I'll take this file as an example. See, sometimes I receive an image which looks like this, which is absolutely garbage. Check out the dimensions here. So now this image, if you are going to send me this image and expect a great looking t-shirt, I'm extremely sorry. This is not how it works. It's not about me or the machines we use. It's not about that. You can use any print on demand company for that matter in the entire world, and you're not going to receive a great product. In fact, you're not even going to receive an average product, because this file is simply horrible. Right? So now let's take this file as an example, and I'm going to convert this file into a better resolution. So now this is honestly already pretty good. As you can see, this is pixelating, but it's only because I have zoomed it in to such an extent. And but yeah, I have no qualms in accepting that yes, I have chosen an easy file. Reason being, A, I'm not a graphic designer. B, I don't intend to keep on running this video for hours. So I intend to keep it short. So this is the file I'm going to take as an example. Now the first thing, and also this exact thing, whatever I'm about to show you, this exact thing, you can achieve this thing in Adobe Illustrator as well. But I know CorelDRAW better, so I'm going to use that. It's entirely up to you what you use. So now these are the settings. I've started CorelDRAW. This is how it looks. This is the latest version. So now when you click on new, just select the RGB mode, and then whatever page size and all is all fine. And then I'm going to import this. Okay, before first let CorelDRAW open, because it takes awfully long, though this is a very powerful machine, and yet it takes a lot of time. Really sorry for that. Let me see if there is a pause button. Start. Yeah. Right, so I'm back, and we are inside CorelDRAW, and now let's just import this file into CorelDRAW. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is this is what you have to do. Now I'm using line art. So we are basically going to convert this image into a vector file. Okay, this is essentially what we are doing in this video. Now I'm choosing line art, but you can choose whatever logo, detail logo, clip art, low quality image, high quality image. Just keep one thing in mind, that from line art to high quality, basically you're going to get far more detail. Now there are some artworks where you should not actually go for detailing. For example, this art file, just line art is sufficient, because as I can see, there are essentially only two colors in this art file, right? See, there are only two colors essentially. So now here, CorelDRAW automatically has detected 4 colors, but I don't intend to have 4 colors. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to figure out where those other colors are, and I'm going to, I think that this color is, this one should be merged with the white color. So I'm going to do just that. Okay, I have selected the white and this one, and I'm going to click on merge. Right, and now I'm going to, so now as you can see, a lot of places where it was supposed to be white, it's now converted into this new merged color, which I'm going to remove. So color from entire image. So basically the entire background is gone. So in our original image, this one on the left side, this contains white as a background, but the new one, which is the converted one, this does not contain any white, any background at all, right? And yeah, that's it. And in the colors tab, yes, so this color, there are 3 colors being detected, but we have removed the background, so now there is no other color. There are only 2 colors in this image. And we can of course edit these colors also. Let's say you want a more crispy black, so it's already pretty black, I would say, but you can always convert it to, you know, whatever. Just select the RGB palette from here, and then yeah, black and RGB values are 0. Right? Okay, so this has been converted to the even blacker black, if at all that's a word. Nonetheless, now and since now this is a vector file, so you can clearly see the difference between the left and the right image. The left image looks a lot pixelated and the right one is extremely clear because it's a vector now, so it's not an image anymore. And so this is the vector file now. See, if I select it, these are the outlines I'm getting. Whereas if I select the original one, see, this is the outline. It's just a box because the computer doesn't recognize this as a vector. It's not, there are no outlines for it. It's just a box, right? So now I'm going to delete the original one, and here is my vector file. Now in this one, I can zoom it in to whatever length possible, and this will not pixelate because it's not a rasterized image anymore. It's a vector. If at all, you know, some of you have been a math student, then you would know what is a vector. Anyway, now I'm going to export this file. So the command for that is Control E, or you can do that from here also. Just same C, Control E. So I'm going to select everything, Control E. Now I can export it to whatever I want. I would prefer PNG, whatever, rose DTG, and I am going to, yeah. Now it's going to ask me for various details. So yeah, one thing which is extremely important is whenever, and it's not just about DTG, any print file when you're preparing it, never ever click on anti-aliasing. Okay, never do that. Click on transparency, of course, because we do need the background to be transparent. RGB mode is absolutely fine. Format is PNG. Embed color profiles, of course, yes, do that, because if you are particular about your color accuracy, then please do that. Now inches and resolution. So now here resolution is 300, which is fine, perfectly fine. If you want to go with even something like 600 or 1200 or whatever, it does not matter. Okay, CorelDRAW is not allowing me to go beyond 300. I think it's because it has something to do with the settings we chose initially when we were opening a new file. So just look into that. Otherwise 300 is, as I said, 300 is also absolutely fine. Now width, ideally you should go for a higher width, because whatever size you are going to get printed through me, so for example, let's say you want the width to be whatever, let's say 12 inches. So your original file size should never be less than 12 inches, because if you are going for 12 inches in print, then your electronic file size should be at least 12 plus. So and then the sky is the limit. Whatever you select is fine. So let's say if you are sure that, you know, in future also, even if you're going to get this thing printed on a large t-shirt, but your width is going to be not more than 15 inches. So I would safely go for 18 inches in width, and then whatever is the aspect ratio, of course, the computer will do that for you. And that's it. Press OK. And this file that you have just now created is an amazingly detailed file. And I am also going to show you the other way which people are using, which is not good, which is not correct at all. So now this is just for the comparison. This is the file. See, this is the quality. Okay. And this was the file this was the original file, right? You know, night and day difference, and obviously you are going to get an amazing print out of this one, because just, you know, how crystal clear this file is. Okay, now another thing. A lot of people, when I ask them to give me a higher resolution, a higher DPI file, this is what they end up doing. Okay, this is the image. What they do is they just go inside Photoshop, they click on whatever, like 300, 600, and then they select inches here, and then whatever, 15 inches. So everything is fine as per them. No. See, it's still pixelated. You're not doing anything basically. You're just zooming in the image. So, and if you ask my software also to do this task for you, my software is already doing this task. Even if, I mean, believe me, even if you give me this garbage file and you ask me to print it in like 14 inches width or whatever, my printer and my software will do this only. You know, this zooming in and out is what my printer or software will also do. But you haven't really given me a very good file. See, check out this gunk here, right? So this is what you should never ever do. Understand this method, play with it, and this is how you should be creating files. So yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. I promise you it will be a short video, but it has still crossed 11 minutes mark, so I'm very sorry for that, but hopefully you do learn something through this video. Thanks a lot.